madness. They're putting all new on all the trucks. So if
48 volt?
yeah, that's what's going to be running on the dump trucks as of next year. That's the new deal they're doing. So I think we'll have even more headaches when we get newer trucks in the next couple of years, personally. But
The truck that was involved in the accident on 75, did we get the insurance?
we just got the insurance check. I think it was last week. Kelly sent it over. I think it was just last week. We just now got it.
Okay.
So we can pull it in now, and it won't take but a day to
Right.
rough. And once we get all the parts, it shouldn't take long. Frank said he can whip it out in probably a day.
Okay.
So hopefully we can get that back up and going.
And the study concerning some of these roads that are not on the inventory, and the ones specifically like CNC Beach and Earl Avenue and
Yes.
all that, have you gotten anywhere with those
I've been
yet?
getting a list of them, of
Okay.
the ones we've had the biggest complaints about, saying they're not ours, and then looking on our inventory, they're not.
Okay.
But we've been taking care of them for before me,
Right.
way before me. So I've been getting a list of them to see if you guys, the board wants to adopt some of them roads back,
Mm-hmm.
or if we want to just say, no, we're not doing them.
Okay.
But we have been doing them for, like I said, before my time, 10 years, so.
Right. Well, I guess my opinion on those issues, if we're already maintaining them to a certain degree, we may as well get them on the inventory so they're available for community crossing grants or,
Agreed.
you know, some of the fed or state money, so.
Agreed, because it does, when you go down there, everything that got community crossings got paved, but a couple little roads off of the new pavement, so it does
Right.
look bad, and it is, so I agree 100%.
And
I'd like to
it
get them-
creates people to ask questions like, they stopped right
Yes.
here, why?
Yes. Yeah, so I would like to, I'm getting a list together of those, because we actually have it in a few other areas as well.
Mhm.
That's shown that's not ours, but we've been maintaining it, so
Okay.
I'd like to get a list of them together and have you guys look over them to see if you're okay with adopting them, and then moving on forward with that to get them put on our inventory.
Okay, and one more thing I've got, did you get a hold of the mayor on 350?
Today, yep, Friday, I was supposed to get a hold of him Friday,
Mhm.
and then Friday got a little hectic, and
Okay.
I did not get a hold of him, so I have it on my calendar, actually. to call him
I
today.
did talk to him, and
Okay.
he said, well, you know, we've been talking about that for a couple of years, and had a change, obviously, with highway supervisors. But he texted back and he said that they were in.
Okay.
So, but I said, I'll let you guys
Perfect.
work it out and handle it, and we'll go from there.
Okay, I will call him and see if we can't figure something out while EMB's coming in. Hopefully they can just snag that little bit,
Right.
and should be fine, shouldn't cost too much, really.
Okay, good.
Is that what the issue, the extension of some pavement?
No, over where the city put their new building.
Yes,
It's,
yes.
yeah, that gravel.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to pave it because it's just a short section. It's bare.
Right.
You can't really grade it very good with our big grader.
Right.
And it just makes more sense, I think, to come in and just pave it and be done with it.
I haven't been out there, I got a note on it the other
Okay,
day,
it,
so.
yeah, it'd just be a lot easier if it was paved. It's kind of a pain, and,
Well,
of course, we deslay it.
That'd last a long time.
It would, yeah, for what no longer traffic that's on it, it would
You
last.
do maintain it now, you do
We
plow it
do,
out.
yep. We plow it, which now since city's been back there, they've really been kind of plowing it in and out when they're coming in and out. But we do the dust control on it.
They plow
And-
clear back.
Yeah, well, so that's another issue. We used to go all the way back, when I first started working here, we used to go all the way back. Well, and then now there's a gate, they even moved the gate up more.
Oh,
So there's really not far from the city's drive to where that gate is now. And there's nowhere to turn around, really nowhere to put the snow other than right in front of their gate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of been an issue too as well.
I haven't been out there, but I was aware of it. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody got anything for Hunter? Any road issues? Now's the time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hunter. Okay, next up, we have Carroll Manor Superintendent, Kim Roy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kim.
Morning.
I don't have much, just a little bit of an update. I'm still waiting on my last approved resident to move in. I'm keeping in contact with Franciscan Alliances, who's doing it. So we're waiting for her to get in here. A couple weeks ago, 2 and 3 weeks ago, we went through a battle of a contagious stomach flu that went through the manor, affected residents and staff. Got everybody healthy finally. And then last week and this week, we're dealing with the battle of COVID and influenza B that's affecting staff and residents as well. So we're going through the quarantine and everything with our residents and staff. Us aides and myself work the front line, so even I'm on antibiotics and steroids right now. So we're gonna have to do a lot of covering. Like I worked over 9 hours yesterday cooking and helping on the floor, just because people are sick.
All right.
But other than that, I really did appreciate it when the health department was getting free stuff and putting it on that table, because they'd have like free COVID tests and stuff like that, and I grabbed stuff for the manor, and that's how we've been testing our residents that aren't feeling very good. We don't really have the money to go out and buy tests, for that, but so I'm gonna check in back with the health department and see if they're gonna start putting free stuff out again that we can use. But that's all that's been going on out there: sickness and quarantines, and
Even if it's not on the table, if you ask, they probably.
I'm gonna go in and
That's,
ask them.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and ask them. That's where I used to get everything from, and that's the test I'm using
Right.
now for our residents and staff. So
Just ask.
Yeah.
just trying to get everybody healthy again.
Okay, what's your number out there?
26.
26.
I'm waiting on the last.
And waiting on
The last one,
Now,
yeah.
is she the one that is temporary? Is that
No.
right? No.
She's not temporary. Joe that already moved
The one
in,
that,
he's
okay.
temporary.
Okay. very
Yeah, and
good.
he's doing good.
Very good.
He's doing really good. But no, we're just waiting on her, so. I have had other calls of people that were interested in rooms and stuff, even a couple, but I don't have any rooms right now, so.
Okay,
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
thank you, Kim. Okay, next up we have the contracts, lawn care contracts. And these were table, I think, from last,
Yeah,
our
let's
last
table.
meeting.
Is that something we want to do again until Bill gets here, or what's your thoughts?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna need mowing done before the next meeting. One thing I'd like to, we've been through this years ago, and I think we have a pretty good arrangement. I thought we have. State that, we can wait till Bill, if you'd like to.
Okay. That would be
Well,
fine.
I will make a comment, and I know I'm the mother of one of these people, so I'm talking
Alright.
as a citizen. But when you have a lawn mowing contract, this was brought up, and it wasn't brought up by me or my son after the last meeting. You have to get your contracts in line, or you're gonna miss out. I mean, if especially if you have a big contract with the county like he does. Then he doesn't get that, and then he goes out and tries to get others. The lawn contracts are done by now, and we've always been done by now. So I'm just throwing that out. I don't see Craig in the audience, because that's what he was going to mention, but, is he back there?
Yeah,
There he
that's a
is.
good point. That's a
So
good
He
point.
can speak to that then.
That's a good
But
point.
it wasn't him that brought it up, it was somebody else that has a son that has lawn contracts.
Well, I know from past is, in the history of who we're working with, it's all been good. And if we change or do something different, that can, we're gonna, I'm probably get into some things we got into before. And I just feel like, I understand what Beth's saying, because they want work. I understand that. They'll free them up to go get a different contractor, get more business. I know the price of the equipment is expensive, the price of repair is expensive, and fuel's expensive. And, I mean, they keep, as far as I'm concerned, they keep things looking good.
I guess probably the reason I wouldn't mind waiting for Bill, and I completely understand getting the contracts signed ahead of time for people to plan. I've spoken with Hunter on a number of occasions. I think it was last year. Was it the commissioner meeting or was it the road school meeting? That you had spoken with other counties?
The Purdue Road School.
Was it the road school? Okay. He's spoken with other counties that the vast majority of them, the highway department takes care of the mowing. We've got 2 mowers, we've got trailers, we've got summer help, and here within a couple of days, we're gonna be completely full with employees. And like the summer help folks, we're gonna be paying them anyway to do work. And he feels confident that we would be able to do all of the county's mowing with the equipment that we have from the highway side. So that's why my thought is, I mean, if we can save, what was that figure? 24,000, I think, total? If we had 18 mows, and sometimes we have 20 or 21, depending upon the weather. But I calculated at 18 mows a season, I think it's about $24,000. And if we could have the highway department do it, that would be, in my opinion, significant savings.
Well, mowers wear out. If you're gonna, I don't know how much mowing you do now with your mower. What do you have, what do you have for mowing? I'm not aware.
Right now we got 2 mowers last year. We mowed the NDOT lot, which is quite a bit of mowing up there. That's quite a bit of mowing up there. But yeah, but I feel really confident that the mowers are going to last quite a while. I mean, they're a nice mower. We have warranty on them for quite a while. Real nice mower. Just to speak a little bit on that, not trying to, by any means, don't want to take work from anybody else or nothing like that. Just from my experience, I mean, I started 10 years ago as summer help, and I learned a lot of responsibility and a lot of things I had no idea about. And we get a lot of the summer help kids in over there that know nothing, but when they leave knowing something and responsibility, and it helps them out for the future just like it helped me out. So I just think this would be a great thing, great asset for us to have, to get some summer help kids out of school to go with a couple senior guys that do take pride and know what they're doing. Gives them a responsibility and to learn how to properly do things to set them up for the future. And hopefully they will stay on with us or go somewhere and have that experience. That was my main thing. I just think it's a great opportunity to, well, in the highway to support the other, you know, personally, other departments and be out there. And my goal is hopefully to keep it as well kept as it is now, because it looks great every year. So that is obviously one of my big things, is keeping it as well as it has been. It's been very well taken care of. Big shoes to fill, but I think we can do it with the right staffing. And I just think it'd be just another great thing for the highway to be a part of.
So you're paying your employees out of your budget.
Yeah.
So how would that be if we're doing the parks?
It wouldn't be any different, I wouldn't think.
Just give the highway department that responsibility? So are you hiring extra summer help?
Well,
If we did
hopefully,
something
I
like
won't be
this?
able to do what I did last year because now we're fully staffed. Last year we wasn't fully staffed, so I got to transfer some money around and hire some extra summer help because we had about 20 applications last year for summer help kids, which we've never had since I've been there. We ended up hiring 9. We usually have 3, but hopefully this year with the budget, I should be able to have 4. That leaves putting 2 on the crew with the senior guy to make sure everything runs well, and that still leaves us 2 to learn other stuff, learn equipment and patch and that kind of stuff as well.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Sure.
How do you handle all that workload when you're working 4 10s?
It works great. working 410, it's actually gonna work better if we do the mowing for 410s, because by the time it gets light, we can hammer away and get the mowing done a lot better at 410s personally. From my experience doing it the last 3 years, I think we've been doing 410s, we've just seemed to get a lot more done. We're just seem to just,
Taking on a lot more jobs too.
well, that's true. We are taking on a lot more jobs. That's what I said. I'm not, it's not like I'm begging, wanting, more jobs. I think it's just a great asset to have for the highway department. It's another thing, like now we do all of our own CDL training and we get staff, and we have staff now. We have 8 people that stayed after we've done that training for them because we have benefits now. We have something people want to learn. So if I can bring in that and give, teach them how to properly do stuff and everything, it's just another asset I think the highway's gonna have to keep some of these employees for a long period of time, is my goal.
And the thing about it, 410s and 5/8s, it's the same hours per week.
Same hours, still 40 hours, either way you look at it. Well, I mean,
You
that,
gotta mow, you gotta mow. You get mow when it's wet.
well, that's true,
On
but,
the 8 ball.
that's true, but I mean, you can have that, I'm sure even lawn cares run into that, you can have that all through the week, I mean,
I deal with lawn care, I know all about that. Just gotta mow, you gotta mow. You don't look at the calendar or the clock.
oh, I understand that.
Well, how much we gonna save?
The way I understand, I think the money comes out of the commissioner's account, so you guys are
That's
gonna
common.
save all of it. It's gonna
Well, it's gonna
hit
take-
my account,
You're gonna take it out
but
of your account.
I already have, that expense is already paid for, really. And if we don't get the mowing, I mean, obviously, I got work for the summer help kids to do. That's not a problem. We can always find something for them to do.
Yeah.
But I just personally think it would be a great asset to have at the highway, just to teach some kids that's wanting to work and learn how to properly do things and actually have a responsibility that they're over. I think it would just be great for them for the future, personally.
Okay. Well, you don't wanna take any action?
I would rather not.
You got the trimmers?
Oh, yeah. We have backpack blowers, trimmers, all that.
Well, it's something I'd like to take a little more time, but I realize time's kind of the essence here too. I guess I wouldn't get a second if I made a motion, so I guess we'll have to put this off.
Table it to April 6th.
On table,
Yes.
you got that for a motion or just table it? Just table it?
Motion.
Motion.
I'll make a motion that we table this until the April 6th meeting.
Hopefully Bill will be here then, for his input.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never heard from him.
I haven't heard anything from him. I hope he's okay. Anyway, I will second that. Anyway, have a motion to table and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thanks for coming in, guys.
He needs to go, so can he?
Yeah, sure. Mike, jump ahead.
So real quick, on the 2 things that I've got for you. One, I want to change the name from Carroll County E911 to Carroll County 911. You should have got an email on that.
Good.
The reason why is E911 was enhanced 911. We've moved on. So if you change it to NG, when we move from next generation, you're going to change the name again. So if we just go to Carroll County 911, we'll be good forever.
We need a motion?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we allow the EMA director or 911 director to change from E911 to Carroll County 911.
Yep.
Ed, it's the process to do that?
Yeah, it's fine, yep.
And then I'll take care of all the FCC stuff.
I'll
If we have
second
to
the
change with
motion
the feds.
I'll second Scott's motion.
Okay.
Of, changing, taking the E off. Does that mean, that doesn't mean it's not enhanced anymore?
That was That program's over.
Yes.
Is that right?
Program's been over for 3 years. We're in
Okay.
next generation now.
Right.
Okay.
And then the other thing, oh, you gotta finish your.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried, sorry.
And then the other thing is the contract with Critical Matter Consulting regarding doing the OSHA side of the EAP and doing the training for the courthouse employees on said EAP with the OSHA standards and conducting another exercise. Was emailed to you. It's for $6,500.
Is that in our pocket?
There you go. If you don't have one.
They should have.
Corrections?
It's right behind the James's.
Sorry. I got it wrong. I just got it.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
I'll make a motion that we accept the contract with Critical Matters Consulting in the amount of $6,500 for OSHA training and
Where's it gonna be paid out of though? And is it something that you already got, or does that have to be an additional? If you got money in professional services, I believe it can come out of that.
yeah, out of the Commissioner of Professional Services.
If you,
I don't know what else is coming out of there.
I would say Commissioner of Professional Services or rainy day.
Well, it still would have to be advertised.
That'd have to be advertised. If we do professional services, would that have to be advertised?
no, it's in the
Okay.
motion.
Then let's just limit it to professional services.
Question, Mr. Chairman. Are we counting on the professional services to pay for these appraisals and the surveys for the,
No, you guys did it.
they're coming out of
You did
somewhere
an
else?
additional for that for 25,000.
Yeah.
Cover
That's all I have.
that. Okay, I'll second the motion.
Okay.
All in favor of Scott's motion of accepting this contract with Critical Matters? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Do we need to sign?
I will get one that has a signature line on it for you.
All right, thanks, Mike.
I was gonna ask real quick, the new alert system,
The app is being built.
okay, good. I was curious over
We should
the,
have it by the end of
over the
April.
weekend, I'm like, gosh, it'd be nice to have that.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. James, we're ready for you. Thanks for holding on.
No worries at all. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
James Wells with the Carroll County Economic Development Corporation. Today, I am here to present our strategic plan that our EDC board has recently approved. The Carroll County Economic Development Corporation has released its 2026 strategic plan update outlining key priorities to strengthen the local economy, support workforce development, and enhance quality of life across Carroll County. In your packets, you should have a copy of that strategic plan, and I'll just go over the highlights for you. So this updated plan provides a clear roadmap focused on 4 core areas: business development, workforce development, community identity and quality of place, and leadership and collaboration. The goal is to attract new investment, support existing employers, and position Carroll County for long-term economic growth and opportunity. This 5-year strategic plan builds on Carroll County's strong agribusiness foundation and recent economic momentum to position our communities for long-term growth, opportunity, and quality of life improvements. So why does this plan matter? Well, thank you for asking. The Carroll County is at a pivotal moment here. With strong regional investments, population growth and local momentum, we have a unique opportunity here to grow and diversify our economy within agribusiness, strengthen and upskill our workforce, improve housing, childcare, and healthcare access, enhance quality of life and community vibrancy, develop the next generation of leaders. And so with this plan, it provides a clear, action-oriented roadmap to achieve these goals. And within those four strategic priorities, we have overarching goals for each one. So for business development, our goal is, of course, more and better jobs within Carroll County. Our goal for workforce development is a skilled, job-ready workforce aligned with employer needs. Our goal for community identity and quality of place is to make Carroll County the premier rural community in the region. And our last goal for community collaboration and leadership development is to improve and work based off of our strong collaboration and leadership capacity to move projects forward. So what would success looks like? Well, it will look like increased business investment, more quality jobs, expanded housing and childcare options, improved healthcare access, stronger workforce alignment, and a unified countywide leadership. So again, this plan is dynamic. The 2026 strategic plan reflects the input of local leaders, employers, educators, and community partners. And together we are positioning Carroll County to have long-term prosperity and shared success. And I'll take any questions you may have, commissioners.
I know I served on the board, oh gosh, it's probably been 3 years ago or so. There was discussion back then concerning collaboration with the schools, and I think IPC maybe had some program. For the life of me, I can't recall what it is, but is there still a strong collaboration between the schools and utilizing some of the 17, 18-year-old students in being involved with some of the businesses in and around the county?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think that that's important in retention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we always say that we're a funnel. We take, you know, the talented kids from Carroll County and they go elsewhere. But when they want to start a family, they come back to Carroll County. Right. But we got to make sure when they come back to Carroll County, there are opportunities and things available for them to want to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, well, recently, since I want to say last autumn, we've been in contact with the schools, both Delphi and Carroll Consolidated, and we've convened a collaboration between us, the schools, our chamber, our local career and technical education, and a few other stakeholders and community partners, because the state has changed the requirements for for high schoolers to get more work-based experience. They need ever so many hours in order to graduate as part of that requirement. So that is one of the things we are collaborating with to one, make sure that those students have access to those experience, and by default, they will be able to, you know, be more involved with the local business community here through that. And so, yeah, we're pushing ahead with that and having conversations as many ways as we can to find as many opportunities for them, especially.
Okay, good.
And that will be ongoing for sure.
Well, the youth are their valuable resource.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. This is a nice presentation here. Just gotta have a chance to look at it for today, so.
Yeah. Take your time, take your time.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be going to a number of the other municipalities as well and presenting the plan with them, certainly as they are contributing stakeholders to the Economic Development Corporation. And then in April, we'll have our annual luncheon to gather all of our partners and community stakeholders together and go over that. plan some more. So, and of course, those are your copies to keep. So, if you need some reading before bedtime, knock yourself out.
That's easy reading.
Yeah.
Are you stating that this will put us to sleep?
No, certainly not. But it definitely has some some good information that is needs some dedicated time to look at. So.
Okay. Anybody got any questions for James? Is this available online?
I'll take a look and see if we've posted it online. I believe we may have the previous one, and we're working on getting that updated. So again, those
People
pages.
aware.
Yeah,
Appreciate it if you could do that.
of course.
Okay, next, if anybody doesn't have anything, we can move on to this invoice.
Yes. The invoice was for a correction on the last invoice for the Miami Cast REMC invoice. I believe in your copies that you had, it had the amount that was $460 less than what we sent over. That was our error, so we wanted to just correct that to make sure we had it correct. So this will increase the amount from the last invoice you approved by $460.
This was in there, but when the motion was made, it didn't include the 460.
All right, okay.
So we are owed it.
So do we have to have a motion on this?
Yeah, it was 462.2 instead of 462.660. I'll make a
The
motion.
invoice said correct, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll make a motion
Okay.
that we
All right, I see it now.
pay the $460 difference for the EDC and Miami Cass RMC contract. Yeah, I think that's it. $460.
I'll second that motion to pay the not additional, but the amount owed to the Carroll County EDC. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank
So I hope you have a good morning, and I will just, one last thing on the strategic plan. As we're rolling that out, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a contact, reach out, or I'll love to, grab coffee and talk some more, because certainly this will be a team collaboration and not just the EDC working by ourselves. So we want to do all that we can to pull the community together.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next time, look at my agenda, it's here somewhere. Okay, next up is Community Correction Director, Callie Schimmel. Hi, Callie.
Hello. It is
Good morning,
grant
Miss Callie.
season.
Yeah, grant. Oh, right here it is.
Every year we submit the Community Corrections and Justice Reinvestment Grant through the Department of Corrections. And we also submit a grant to Indiana Office of Court Services for pretrial services. Our Community Corrections grant funds our salary, our operating expenses come out of a different account. And then the pretrial services grant provides salary for the pretrial services coordinator, in addition to $600 for training expenses. So I'm here today to seek a letter approving our submission of both of those grant applications.
Okay, I have a letter here to sign, and the letter states just what you told us. I'm not gonna read it, it's short, but to submit for the grants.
I'll make a motion that we allow our community corrections director to submit to the two IDOC grants.
It would be the IDOC grant and the IOCS grant.
IOCS grant.
Okay, I have a motion to allow our Community Corrections Director to submit for the IDOC and the TCS?
IOCS,
IOCS?
Indiana
okay.
Office of Court Services.
I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I saw you seconded it, yeah. All right, I need some signatures. A signature.
You just need that one, right? I guess there's 2 more. You
Uh,
can just sign all 3 of them.
Yeah, I'll sign all 3.
Do you need 2? I just.
Okay, thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Everything going well? Good. Fully staffed?
Yes, we are.
Good.
Okay, we are down to other commissioners' business. And we have, I don't know if I have it in, I guess right here. Courthouse grounds application for Carroll White Casa.
Yep.
April 1st to the 30th to place pinwheels on the square.
I'll make a motion that we allow Carroll White Casa to place pinwheels on the courthouse square, April 1st through April 30th.
I'll second that. All in favor of giving permission to Carroll White Casa for a time period of April 1st to the 30th, place pinwheels on the courthouse square?
Aye?
Aye. Motion carried.
I wanted to make sure you had this in your folder, this letter that was received.
Yeah, a copy of it.
Got it, okay.
2, 6. You gotta sign. I got no paperwork to sign. Okay. Do we want to discuss that? I don't know much about it. That's,
I don't know, you just need to, it's kind of,
yeah, I don't know.
uh,
Addressed to Hunter Alderman that he received. I haven't talked to Hunter about this because I just saw it this morning.
you just got it, so
You
we
should
just
have
got
it.
it too.
What is it?
It's in your packet.
It's in probably the bottom of your packet.
Oh.
You see that? Have a chance to glance at
Somewhere.
that? If something was brought up, it hasn't been addressed yet, to my understanding.
The guy will say, response from you.
Looks like it's just a, 40 years ago is way back there. There's a Fox line. To extend the road back out to the county, and I'd like that's to equal the road. I don't know, is that road paved or concrete or?
I really didn't read
I
it.
think we need to find that out first. He wants it exactly the same. Unless it states it in here.
But it's a private road, right? Is this one of those that should be taken into consideration with,
I thought it would be a private drive, but I missed it with highway superintendent.
Well, you gotta, can I make a announcement before I shut this off?
Sure.
I just want to do it for the live streaming, just to tell the people that the sound was not working at the very beginning of the meeting. And halfway through, I think it was halfway through, do you think? Not really halfway through. Maybe at least 15 minutes in, it started working. So I had already called Randy, our IT guy. He's been on board and he's got sound advice coming in the morning at 9 o'clock to look this over, because we've had several issues with it, not just the volume, in my opinion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
we've got appraisals in from Mid-Al
Yes.
on both the
Find it.
Microphone. He's talking to the microphone.
Sorry. We've got appraisals from Paul Mid-Al, the third appraiser, on both the county site, which came in Friday, and on the Flora property, which came in Saturday. I don't think that, I don't know, I mean, I forwarded them to you, but I don't think you got the, you printed out the ones for, did they have the one for
County side.
Friday? Okay, so
I
Bob,
got copies of them for everybody.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere. It's probably up here. I hear it.
And then I made up a little bit of a summary,
Good.
just so that we've got all the numbers in front of us.
Yeah, just give me another one. Put one here for Bill. See if you would, please.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
because I know, we've gotten these straggled in over so much time, and it's just nice to have it all written in one place
Yes.
where we can look at it. And here's,
65.
so Vogel didn't do the Carroll Manor property? Okay, he just did the Flora property.
correct.
Did you send the floor one to me so I can copy off and put it in a file? The whole thing?
yes,
I'm just making sure.
At least I
it's,
didn't get one, if he did.
on,
I couldn't find it. Yeah, Vogel on the county property. Did he?
no, I don't think
I
so.
don't think he did either. 'Cause I didn't
Was he-
get an
Can
email.
we ask him to do that?
Was he,
It tells you right here. who did it.
Holsinger,
yeah, Holsinger did.
Holsinger did. No, I don't think so. It's been a while.
Didn't-
He got
didn't
the
the
survey too.
didn't the
acknowledged.
county-
He's got both surveys.
Didn't the county choose one and then,
Yes,
he chose one, and I'll bet you he chose Vogel to do his
yes, he
own.
did.
He did.
And that's why Vogel didn't do the county's property,
Right.
I would presume. Okay.
Funny thing is, if you take the low from Holsinger on the Flora property and the high from KM/PM,
Mm-hmm,
divide it by 2, you come out to 340,
mm-hmm.
which is almost what Vogel's
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
And then you've got a little bit of discrepancy on the Carroll Manor, but
Not a-
anything to be expected,
Yeah, not a huge amount.
So, you want to take those under advisement and decide what, and how you want to negotiate further.
Do you want an executive session before your next meeting? So that you can decide without, that's permitted when you're purchasing property to have an executive session for bargaining purposes, that you decide what your strategy is going to be on dealing with these, because the statute only speaks of 2 appraisals. The purchase of the property, we cannot exceed we cannot exceed the average of 2 appraisals. We have 3 appraisals, and it doesn't specify which 2 you use. I mean, that's actually negotiable, which 2 you use. I mean, you could do any 2, and it would be legal. So my suggestion would be maybe we have a
Executive
right
prior.
before the next regular meeting.
Yeah, we could do that.
And I will follow up. I've never heard on Vogel. That was to go to Cole Hickner.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So
he might have that.
because he's the one that engaged Hickner, and we engaged Holsinger.
Right.
And this third one, we agreed here in the meeting to get a third one. So we've got an invoice from,
And didn't we split the cost?
yeah.
I think.
The ones that, I would want to look back at the minutes of the meeting where we agreed to do the third appraiser. I don't know what we said about that. He's supposed to pay for Vogel's and we're supposed to pay for Holsinger's.
Right.
And I think we said in the meeting that we would
Split
cost.
the third
On
appraisal.
the third. So the invoice for the third is a total of $3,300. So,
Well, if we use that third appraisal, that bumps that 180 up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you ought to be happy
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Maybe he ought to be paying the whole thing.
do you want an executive session, or do you think you not need one, or? Just let me know.
I
Let me know.
would think that would be
We
important.
could schedule it and
Schedule
then not,
Don't need a half hour.
Decide today would be great, not
Yeah.
hold off, because that runs into the time, and I've already been,
yeah.
I never get the information until it's like 2 minutes before I have to post it.
8:30 is plenty early enough, I don't
Yeah, I
think.
think it is too.
Do we need a motion on that?
These will.
Yes, please.
have-
I'll make a motion that we schedule an executive session at 8:30. And that would be, is that on April 6th?
April, yeah,
Yes.
On April 6th at 8:30.
okay.
I will second that. The motion's been made and seconded to meet at 8:30 on the 6th of April for an executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Ted, thank you, Rich. Put in the calendar.
I've got one thing. Either we can talk about it now or during the
Are we okay with the, did you present the survey at the last meeting when I wasn't here? Have you seen the survey?
He presented a plot that we put
Yeah.
up there.
Mm.
Yeah, he did have
Yeah.
some,
Some things.
So that's okay then.
yeah.
We're
It was a
good.
drain, as to drainage.
He changed it, Bob caught the tree situation,
Yeah, so we haven't changed.
He revised it to make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that we
Okay.
saved the trees
Yeah.
for the manor.
Okay, yeah.
It is, yeah.
And then that utility pole's kind of right in the way. We can,
Yeah, we might have to steepen up the bank a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, was there something else then, Bob?
Well, if you want to do it now or later, drainage board or
What's it pertain to?
And
Okay, it's for an invoice we got from Schneider. And I was not aware that we had been paying for a drain calc software maintenance for the tune of $2,300. And it was an automatic renewal.
Oh,
The contract was signed in 2012.
Wow.
I'd like to pursue dropping that if we could, but it's a contract they made with commissioners.
yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to dig the records up and see what we've got to do. Now, what they told me was, the time the renewal was the first of the year, and we had to give them 30 days notice that we weren't going to renew it. So it would have had to been the end of November to tell them. Well, now we're
It's
3
not-
months in,
It's not something that you utilize?
we do not.
You didn't even know you had it?
well, all you have to do is write a letter to them now and say
Yeah.
that you don't want to renew this contract at the end of the year.
No, but I'm not the contractee.
Well,
We are, yeah.
That's what I'm asking them, is that you can have them write it or handwrite it.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Was this coming out of your budget, right?
Yes.
Should have come drainage board.
Yeah, you're not
If-
utilizing
it's in his
it.
budget.
Commissioners are on the contract, though, he's right. So I
That's true.
would request that you make
Yeah.
a motion that you authorize
Yeah.
the surveyor.
You want to write a
I'll be glad
letter?
to write the letter.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion that we authorize
Attorney,
the surveyor and the attorney to submit a letter to Schneider canceling the contract for the
Drain calc.
drain calc
yeah. So I don't know if we're going to still be on the hook
Yeah. Oh, you'll
for this year.
for this year or not. Okay?
You could ask for a refund of what you didn't use in years
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
Didn't know we had this. That you're a new surveyor, didn't know you had it.
We haven't used it for the last 2 years.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
And
You
to
try
be
it.
honest, talking to Beth, she said she used it once and it was so cumbersome she couldn't use it. And this was back in,
Schneider, is that what you said?
Schneider.
If you're not using it. I'll second
Okay.
Scott's motion.
Okay.
I forget.
So unfortunately, I stepped into this one.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, this should have been brought before us instead of the drainage board, but yeah. Yep, good.
All in favor of the motion to discontinue, to write the letter to Deacon Snyder by our attorney and to consult.
Aye.
Okay. Aye, motion carried.
I've got something and you've got something for me. We got until 11 though.
Okay, but we gotta adjourn.
Got what?
I asked him if he would stay afterwards and talk to me about
Oh,
a project
okay.
that I need help on.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Mike, do you have anything?
Nope. Oh, there's the state guy. We've got a, somebody's got their septic going into a public county drain. So I need to speak to the state
So that's
inspector.
the next
That'd be drainage
meeting?
David,
Yes.
I've asked Megan to bring him up if he came in, so,
So that's the next meeting, though?
it's not the next meeting, no, it's not on the, it's about a matter that's not on,
Oh, so you're just gonna talk to him?
pardon me?
So is,
I just need to talk,
You gonna talk to him?
yeah, he's from Indianapolis, he came up from Indianapolis, so you wanna do ours first here real quick?
we need to adjourn first.
We need to adjourn.
Other room?
We need to adjourn,
Oh,
so I can get off the record
Yeah.
here.
Well, I will move that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.